Senator Portman on the 30th floor, we ain't gonna take no more. Senator Portman on the 30th floor, we ain't gonna take no more. Senator Portman on the 30th floor, we ain't gonna take no more. Senator Portman on the 30th floor.
How's everybody doing right now? All right, great.
Gotta go right up to your mouth.
Oh. I have to go right up to my mouth apparently to make this work. Well, there we go. I'm totally old. We have the great honor of having with us today Representative Dennis Kucinich, who has been a for the working people during his time in office here for representing one of
10, soon to be 9.
10, soon to be 9 districts here in the Cleveland area. Let's give it up. Big, warm welcome for Representative Dennis Kucinich.
Thank you very much. I'm so proud of all of you who have walked and marched and stand up and spoken out and resisted and protested the state of affairs in our country. We know that we have to reclaim America. We know that everything that we're about is trying to align ourselves with the deepest and most caring principles of what a nation ought to be about. We have to be about health care for all, and jobs for all, and education for all, and retirement security for all. And we have to be about peace. We have to be about social justice. We have to be about economic justice. We have to be about the rights of working people, the right to strike, the right to collective bargaining, the right to a safe workplace, the right to decent wages and benefits, the right to a secure retirement. That's the America that we stand for. That's the America that we want. That's the America that we're fighting for. It's time for us to take a stand and say no, no to more wars, no 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 more wars. At this very time, our government is involved in planning for even more wars. We know the war in Iraq was based on lies. We know the war in Afghanistan was based on a total misreading of history, and there was never supposed to be any occupation there. We know this government is planning a strike on Iran. We know this government is looking for more wars to get involved in. What's our response? No more wars! No more wars! No more wars! No more wars! It's time for us to realize there's a connection. The more wars that we have, the less jobs we have here at home. The more wars we have, the less money for housing. The more wars we have, the less money for education. The more wars we have, the less money for retirement security. The more wars we have, the less money for health care. The more wars we have, the less money for Medicaid. The more wars we have, the less money for Medicare. The more wars we have, corporate profits go up. The more wars we have, the banks get richer. The more wars we have, the poverty grows. The more wars we have, the more we're separated from the world. The more wars we have, we set the stage for the destruction of humanity. Our presence here today is about standing up for human rights, standing up for decency, standing up for jobs for all, standing up for education for all, and standing up for peace. Let's keep standing up. Let's keep speaking up. Let's keep marching. Let's keep moving forward.